Hello everyone, welcome to our new video. Basically, this is part of our basic Excel training program. In this video, we will understand the autofill and the flash fill. So let's begin this video by understanding the autofill. Let me just move forward to the file which we have already created. So this is the file where we will use the autofill. So first of all, we need to understand what is autofill. So autofill is a method basically which is available in Excel which give you option to fill a series of numbers, months, dates of weekdays. It could be anything, right? You can even create your own custom list in Excel to fill as a series. First of all, what you need to do before filling a sequence or a series, you need to just set a pattern, right? So basis on the pattern, Excel fill that series accordingly, right? So let's begin this by understanding how you can just fill a series of numbers. Suppose if you're working in a data set and you need to put the serial numbers, what you'll do? So you need to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Suppose if you have 1,000 records or 10,000 records or lakhs of records, how will you do that? So it is Excel. In Excel, if you're using Excel, so it is not going to be very difficult task. It is going to be very easy task for you. So what you need to do, you need to just create a pattern first before using the autofill. You just need to learn to create a pattern, right? It's very easy. So suppose if I just put 1 and 2, what does that mean? We have created a pattern where we are skipping one number and getting the next number, very next number to the previous number, right? So what we have done, we have just put the 1 and we have put the 2. What does it mean? There's difference of one number only. So if I just select these two and just drag it to the down, see what happens. Excel gives us the series of a number, right, based on the pattern which we have defined, right? Similarly, so this is called the autofill. Similarly, what you can do if you create another pattern, right? So suppose if I put 2 and after 2 I put the 4, what Excel will give us? So let's just drag it to the down, see what we get. We get a table of 2. Basically, what is happening here? We just started beginning number, our starting number is 2. The second number is 4. What does it mean? Excel just understood this pattern because we are skipping two number between these two number, and Excel has created this pattern, and created this pattern for us. Basically, fill the series. So this is the autofill basically because you are not putting all these numbers manually. Excel is, giving you all these numbers based on the pattern which you have defined, right? Similarly, what you can do, suppose if you put the name of the month, so what you need to do, you need to just put the January. So you just put the January. If you want the coming month in your series, what you need to do, you just need to come here on this particular cell and just drag it to the down. You will get all the name of the month, right? So suppose December is ending here. So Excel will give you the very next, element of that series, right? Because after December, January comes, right? So this is how this autofill works. Suppose if you put the name of the week, if you put the Monday, suppose, and you just drag this formula down. So what happens? We get the series of the weekday name. Right. Suppose now what is next? So now you're working in a data set where your week starts from Monday. Sunday. If you just put the Sunday and you just drag it go down, what you will get? So it is not, mandatory to put the Monday first or January first. You can put any of the month name or the weekday name and you'll get the next element of that particular series, right? When you fill that series downwards or leftwards or rightwards. So this is how this pattern works, this autofill works. There is a one uh, more important thing to tell you. So because we are just dragging the series to the down, so that's why Excel is giving us the very next number of that series, right? Suppose if I put Wednesday here, right? And I, instead of dragging to the down, I just drag it to the up. See what happens. So Excel gives us the previous element of this series. So Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Sunday, Saturday. So it works like that. If you go opposite direction, if you go in the opposite direction, Excel will give you the previous element of that series. If you go downwards, Excel will give you the next element of the particular series, right? Suppose if I just write 10 here and 9, and I just drag this to upside, see what happens. You get the series, opposite, in opposite direction basically. So this is how you can use the autofill. There are many things, let me just show you more. So suppose you are working in your data set, and we have this data set basically, which we have already created. So now what do we need to do? We need to fill the series, right, in this data set, right? How will you do that? So first of all, we need to just insert a new column. We have already inserted a new column. So we need to put the series, basically, it will be a serial number. So now we need to put the serial number against each product item. So 1, 2, 3, how you are going to do that? So we need to also understand that, because we are skipping one row. As you can see, there is a row which is blank after each record. So if you put like 2 here and you just drag it to the down, this doesn't fulfill our requirement, right? Because we want our number, the very next number here in the very next uh, record, right? So, but the what Excel is giving us is a wrong result. So, you need to do. So, just put the what you need to do. You need to create a pattern, right? So, what we are going to do, we are going to create a pattern. So, this is our first record. We'll put the 1, and this is going to be a second record. So, what is happening actually in this pattern? We are skipping one row after each element of the series, right? This is our series, and after each element of the series we are skipping one row. So what you need to do, you need to make a selection. So we have selected this. Now one row where we are skipping one row. Now the second element. Now again we need to skip the one row, right? Because what we need each element where one row is getting skipped, right? Now what you need to do, you just need to drag this to the downwards till the last record and see what you get. See? So we have got the serial number against each product, right? And without impacting the blank row, without getting the number, the series number in the blank. So what you need to understand while using the autofill, you need to understand basically to create the pattern, right? So this is how you can use the autofill. There is a one more important thing which I need to tell you using the autofill. By using the autofill, you can also create different IDs, product ID, product IDs, employee IDs. It could be anything, right? So let me just move on to the first sheet, which is memory sales summary. So I'm just uh, here now. So we'll just insert a new column. I'll just create what we need to do. We need to create some product ID, a specific product ID, right? So we'll just product ID. We are going to create this. So what is going to be a product ID, because all these products are memory cards. So memory card MC. So now our product ID will be 1001, right? So what we are doing, we are creating a pattern. This is going to be a pattern. So the next pattern will be MC 11002. So now we have defined a pattern, and Excel will understand this pattern and fill the series, you know, according to your pattern which you have defined, and drag this to the down. See what happens. We get the ID. This is the magic of autofill, right? So you can fill any kind of number, any kind of date, name of the month, name of the weekday, name, anything, be anything actually. First, you need to learn to create the pattern first, right? And this is how we create the pattern, right? Okay, guys, I hope you have understood the autofill. There are many things which we need to cover under this autofill section, so we'll cover in the next video. Guys, see you in the next video, guys.